Here we go, guys.
Introducing first, from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 270 pounds.
There is perhaps no greater challenge than the one this man is about to face. War Games, one of the most brutal contests a superstar could find themselves in.
And he has plenty of cause for concern because shortly after that bell rings, he'll find himself outnumbered.
He has to be prepared for an onslaught like no other. Does he stand his ground and try to fight it? Or give his opponents the runaround until help arrives?
Well, he's got 2 rings worth of room to work with. But in War Games, there are no easy answers or surefire solutions.
Here comes the bad guy.
Oozing machismo and wearing more gold than Fort Knox.
From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 287 pounds, the bad guy, Razor Ramon!
You can just see the confidence in his eyes. He knows that the numbers will be in their favor tonight, and he has faith in his team to be the victors in this war.
It'd be totally understandable for him to be a little shaky right now, having to be the one to start off this War Games match, but he looks solid.
But even with the advantage, this is still going to be a brutal War Games match. He and his team are going to be tested like never before.
It all comes down to this. Do they have the strength, the ruthlessness to succeed at War Games?
The bell rings and the always unpredictable War Games match is set to begin.
Unpredictable is putting it lightly, Cole. War Games is where they send superstars who have exhausted all other options to...
Run a tank down the... Oh, there it is, the captain's hook, locked in.
He can tap all he wants now, but it won't do a thing. In trouble here?
Chin lock back to his feet now, and an elbow gonna create some separation.
Big elbow drop.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
Submission's locked in, and not even a tap out here could save you.
Yeah, a single leg camel clutch and a great counter. And as things begin to evolve even further for him, every competitor's head is on a swivel. Is there even room to strategize in such treacherous terrain?
I'm not sure what the game plan was for either of these teams coming into this one, but I have to imagine things are already starting to reach a point where all that planning has officially gone out the window.
Slowly getting back up, and he is not going to like what's next.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
Momentum is really on Razor Ramon's side.
Just unrelenting attacks from the bad guy.
Getting tossed around.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what. Vicious knee. Caught all that with his face, and now Mr. Fuji is bleeding good.
Set him up for the shin breaker.
Elbow throw, saying not today.
Running Hurricane Rana. Fantastic. Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. Arm breaker.
Double underhook applied, hoisting up their opponent.
Butterfly pile driver.
Razor slowly rising, unaware of what's next.
Kick to the midsection, double underhook. It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits 0. And it's locked in deep, and he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. Here they come. Look at...
Taking flight from the middle rope with an elbow. Ooh, treading all over their opponent. absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need.
Headbutt connects. Sent flying over to the other ring. Running hip attack. What impact?
Look at this, gripping their opponent by the head,
Driven down face first.
big time clothesline. Good grief.
Carrying in a jeopardizing position here. Oh, what impact! My goodness, did you hear that shot?
Down with force. Watching, waiting, and we know exactly what he's thinking. Shoulder tackle. Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
He answers right back. Picked up and being carried around now.
Right across the legs.
Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
Another warrior about to enter the fray. Here to balance the scales.
Tossed into the trench, and he's in a dangerous position now. He's got him here. He's got him. We're going to see it way up there.
Razor's edge. Mr. Fuji's got to dig deep now.
Looking for something big here. And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings.
Taking flight.
From the top rope, diving clothesline. You can begin to see it in these superstars' faces. Exhaustion is beginning to set in.
They're starting to breathe heavier. This is the time where matches are won and lost.
No, don't do that. Mark Henry has his opponent up. Strongest slam. Mark Henry might decide it right here.
Gets lifted into position. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea.
Oh, boy, I think we know what he has in store next. Got the full Nelson.
Slam!
Wheels are turning in Razor's head. A bad guy looking to end.
Big right hand. What do they have planned here? Oh, no, this isn't going to be good. This is going to be nasty. Look at the power.
It's absolute pandemonium in here.
And it's all because of the willpower these superstars are showing. All the way up. Backbreaker. Ouch. Bam, what a slap. Timer's almost up. This next entry gives their team the advantage inside the cage. Not a good spot to be in.
Pinpointing the trachea. On the loose, looking to change the landscape of this match. And over to the other ring he goes.
Lighten up the chest and now straight to the knee.
The odd man in, and he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now. Under the apron now, looking to to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here. Dropping the elbow. Boom. Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him.
Henry has his opponent up. World's strongest slam. No way Grayson recovers from that. Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering a war zone. Great ring awareness saved him.
Calculating the next move here. Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage. Earled away. God. You can feel it. The place is rocking.
The WWE is making their feelings known.
Powerbomb position. The right hands create separation and an escape.
Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. The reversal. Well scouted. But meanwhile, here's Ramon.
Roundhouse kick on the mark. Here comes Byron. Look at the height.
It is.
What a display of strength here.
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation.
And with his coming edge. We're going to see it. Squeezing the breath out of it. Damn it, and the tap out isn't going to do anything. This is just torturous now. Numbers about to be even, but not before he brings in a little backup from the outside. Attacking the knee.
They got busted wide open by that attack. He might be the...
CM Punk looking for the counter by Grayson.
Boy, Fuji, what an armbar.
Bang! How's that for having a tube stuck in your head? Oh, look at this here, guys! Look at this! Powerbomb!
Targeting the chest, very effective.
Gonna wonder what's up there.
Here comes Byron.
Look at the height.
It is. Razor's Edge.
Razor put a lot of competitors out with that.
Taken down with the Gourd-buster.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Driven down with a tiger driver. And now Punk is being measured.
Here it is.
And on the line.
Going for the cover. He might just have it.
Making the save there. Now we have Henry. Oh! The cover! Is it in? And he fights it off.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Oh! No doubt about it. This is just an extreme insult to injury. Shoulders down, right down, no landing here. Shoulders up before two.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder on. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't either. Can this ref even count the three?
Oh, look out.
Takes a big clean hit from the table.
might have this one. End of the line for Punk. He's covering him. He's got him.
Mark Henry has done it.
Here are your winners, the team of Razor Ramon, Mark Henry, and CM Punk.
They fought hard for this victory and certainly earned it. A valiant effort from the losing team, but they just weren't good enough.
No way to sugarcoat it, gentlemen. This is about the toughest test you can face here in the WWE, and they passed it with flying colors. Six feet of raw power.
Introducing first, representing the Judgment Day from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez.
Hey, I dare to say if there's one woman you don't want to face in War Games, it's Raquel Rodriguez.
You're right about that, Cole. Her size, her strength, her heart, all amplified inside the confines of War Games.
Yeah, Raquel Rodriguez was actually victorious in her first 2 War Games matches. And here's yet another reason to fear Rodriguez. I mean, how do you face off against a warrior like Raquel who thrives inside this barbaric structure?
She calls herself the young veteran, Alba Fire.
A woman with plenty of accolades, and she's just getting started.
And from Glasgow, Scotland, Alba Fire!
In all of WWE, there'll be no more dire of a situation than having to start off a War Games match where you'll soon be outnumbered.
If this situation is intimidating her, she's not showing it. She looks determined to prove that the numbers game doesn't mean a thing.
A lovely sentiment, but the cold hard truth is she's going to quickly get overwhelmed in there. I don't know how long she can endure that.
Hopefully long enough for her first teammate to join the fray and even the odds. The first 2 entrants in this War Games match getting things rolling here. However, as always, the match won't officially begin until each respective teammate has made it into the ring.
Yeah, but in the meantime, that doesn't mean there's going to be a ceasefire, Cole. They may not be able to pin or submit each other to a finish right now, but I'm pretty sure the match has begun for them.
Very true, Corey. Not exactly an enviable position being the first 2 competitors to start a match like this.
Ripcord, oh my goodness, nasty line.
Hold on, she could be looking for a submission move here.
Getting it cinched in.
This match isn't even official, so they can't win with this. But it can.
Oh, just like that.
Oh, that was just malicious. Oof.
Insulting. And I don't think there was anything necessary about that. Oh, catapulted down on the opponent.
Corey, bit of a numbers game going into a match like this, isn't there?
Yeah, Cole, there's no telling which way the scale will tip until everyone's in the cage. But being outnumbered before that, well, let's just say it won't be a fair fight. Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
Repeated elbows to the lower back. Her legs are wobbling, but that's the least of her problems.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
Caught with a clothesline.
Ooh, vicious kick to the spine. Look at this, going right after the left arm. Gotta hurt.
You can see the intent behind that attack. Exploiting the arm must be the strategy here. And a clubbing blow to the back.
And Raquel's keeping the pressure on.
Raquel isn't holding anything back.
Escape that in a hurry. Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out.
She propels her over to the other ring.
Out of the small holding cage to only make way toward the beaches of Normandy.
Catching a drop kick.
Enters the ring and is diving headfirst into the chaos of this match.
Look at the power of Raquel Rodriguez. Has her opponent up and good Lord! What a slam! And Raquel Rodriguez with an epic Tejana bomb.
Will that overtake Alba?
And Alba only finds herself on the defensive.
Yeah, Alba has to plot a way to get back into this.
She just went catapulting across that gap and into the other ring.
Heaved aside, jeez.
Double axe handle.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Sending their opponent across the ring. Oh, shotgun drop kick. Oh, tossed aside.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Out. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Shot to the throat. Piper now with the upper hand.
Piper's at full throttle.
Clothesline in the corner. Right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters. Fly quick to counter.
Piper taking a step back and measuring her opponent. Got to minimize the damage now. Go help your teammates immediately.
Alba fire! The gory bomb!
Fire scaling the turf.
From the top!
Meanwhile, it's Alba.
Will fire finish things now?
Side headlock applied.
Whoa! She just chucked her over to the other ring.
Ooh, well measured.
cage.
Raquel looking to establish her dominance. Powerbomb. Rodriguez with a big-time move.
If you want to stay on top in War Games, you have to bring in something special from the Armory.
We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all.
Another attack to the head and looking a little dazed. Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
Oh, solid form.
This won't be good for Alba.
It's over. Fire's done.
She wants to seize the moment now, waiting on her opponent.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. Look out! Simple but effective.
Showing out their deadlifting prowess.
Smash clean through the table. That's going to... Look at the power of Raquel Rodriguez. Has her opponent up and... Good Lord! What a slam!
The WWE Universe is showing their appreciation for the action they're seeing. It has been an absolute war out there. These superstar efforts are not lost on this crowd. Nice go behind.
Up across the shoulders. Into the gory bomb.
She's making the climb to the top rope.
Uh-oh. I don't like this idea one bit. From the top.
On the top.
Ooh, wall of fire.
The powerhouse Raquel Rodriguez. And seconds left before the odds are even here.
It's over. Fire is done. And a stop to the gut. And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
On target of the arm.
Niven looking for something here.
Crushing impact on the splash.
Did Niven end it there?
Teams are even, but she's got the insurance policy in hand.
Sharks United are riding, thinking something there can give their team a boost. Over the top turnbuckle.
In the top. This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone.
I can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the house down tonight. This is unbelievable. In real-time maneuver there.
She has no idea.
The top. Going forward again. And Raquel.
That could be curtains for Wendy.
And that DDT was well delivered. Taking off up the cage in this War Games match.
Is she really going to do this? Is she serious?
Just don't.
No! All the way to the top of the cage. An insane all-or-nothing attack.
Putting everything on the line. Rodriguez staggers up, but won't be put back down for good. Climbing out won't win War Games. There's only one reason to be up there. Watching.
Right to the kidneys. Perched on top. German suplex. Dropping the elbow. An impactful display of offense we just witnessed. Oh, it's coming. And now Alliance.
Can Nikita close things out?
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
An attempt on Zoe for the win. And it's Raquel Rodriguez scoring the victory.
Here are your winners, the team of Raquel Rodriguez, Piper Niven, and Nikita Lyons.
And that was a hell of an effort by this victorious team.
This is what War Games is all about. There were points where I wasn't sure how this was going to end, but I knew this team was going to win all along.